All right, welcome. I think I gotta turn the music a tiny bit down. Quite a different vibe today, but I just realized that I have a rock genre background music on Epidemic Sounds as well. So that's what we're gonna use today. I'm very hyped. I'm honestly, I'm super hyped for the stream. Also, welcome everyone. We're working on a book today. I've changed the setup a tiny bit, as you can see. So I hope you can see more of what I'm working on. Obviously, it still has to be blurry, because reasons. I mean, we're working on a book that I'll be publishing, so yeah. Oh my god, I am so excited. I have already filmed a new video for this channel. Oh, also, this is gonna be a bit of a rambling stream, honestly, so lean back, relax. That's what we're doing here. So yeah, I have filmed a video already for technically a second channel, but hear me out. The universe always has its ways to, like, to make things happen in the way that is the most aligned. And I have learned and then relearned to completely surrender to that. And so what happened was I talked to my fiance about what I want to be doing on this channel, and I was like, well, I'm getting back into writing so much, and I just yesterday finished the complete redesign of the first book, the German edition of the Time Loop trilogy. And then he had the idea that I could make a second channel for literally just writing content and like talking about my books and doing the co-working live streams and all of that stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I love that idea. So I set all of that up. I even filmed a video already with the intention of putting that onto that channel. And then guess what? I was like, okay, fine. So today I'll have a live stream and I'll move that over. Wait a second, I think my microphone might be a tiny bit too loud. Better? I think that's better. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna move the live stream over to the second channel today. And then I realized, oh god dang it, I didn't have the Nightbot over there. So like all my links, all the timers, a lot of work would have just been deleted and I would have had to do that again. And I was like, honestly, I don't really, like really don't want to do that. So it was like that moment where I realized I'm at a crossroads. And as you probably know from all my videos, from the live streams, from all the tarot, oracle from all the tarot and oracle and energy readings, I work very closely with Hecate. So she's the goddess of crossroads as well. And I just had that feeling where I was like, okay, I'm literally standing at a crossroads right now. Do I want to focus on what I think is right, what I feel is right, what my intention had been the entire time? Or am I gonna switch to another path? And don't get me wrong, like, both paths are mutually equal. It's like, sometimes in life you're at a crossroads and you think it matters so much what you do, but in the end it doesn't really, because if you have a goal in mind and you really want to reach it, you'll get there anyway. It's just the question of how. And so what happened today then, like actually just a couple minutes ago, right before the stream, I was at that crossroads where I had the choice if I want to stick with this channel and make it bigger and let it grow, or focus on 2 channels at the same time, which honestly I personally don't believe in. Like, I believe in focus on one thing, but again, that's my personal thing. Like, everyone works differently. Like, some people don't hyper focus in the way that I do, and some people focus on multiple projects at the same time and get all of it done. Some people can only hyper focus on one project at a time and never do anything else at the same time. I'm quite a mixture of everything, honestly. I have a lot of projects going on at the same time, but I finished them all roughly about at the same time. I still don't know how that works, it just does. So yeah, but that's roughly my process. But I was like, quite honestly, in that moment I realized, of course I could make it work. Of course I could import or like transfer all the settings from this channel's Nightbot to the new channel's Nightbot. But in that moment I realized it wasn't worth it to me to do that. It was as simple as that. I just realized it wasn't worth it to me, and therefore I didn't do it. And now some people confuse that with being lazy and like not wanting to do something for the sake of not doing it. But what it was for me was simply that alignment of, it's just not worth it. Like, what I really want to do is be on this channel, be as active and as present on this channel as I can be, and that with everything that I am, everything that I do. And that's the thing, like, everyone tells you, and me as well, to settle down and to find a niche and have that niche be so precise and so small and like put yourself in a box basically on free will. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't fit in a box because I am the box. Hey, welcome. Don't be sorry for being late. Like, it's totally fine. We just started about 8 minutes ago. I am doing really good. I'm very, very hyped for the stream. We're working on the English translation finally, because I just yesterday published the German book, the redesign. I'm so happy about that. I am so happy about that. I'm like celebrating the whole day already. So even though we're in the middle of a heat wave and I'm melting, but like, I'm so hyped for this. Yeah, so thank you for asking. How are you? How are you doing? What's going on? What are you up to? All right, so I was just talking about like being at a crossroads and realizing that sometimes the decision you take doesn't matter for the outcome, but it matters for the path to get there. All right. Are we gonna get into writing today? That's the big question. Because sometimes I'm just yapping. Don't get me wrong, I love yapping. I think that's what live streams and videos are there for. So I love setting up the camera and literally just be like yap. But yeah, I really gotta get some stuff done today. I hope the setup is better. Like, I try to get the blurriness a tiny bit out from the background, so you can see more of what I'm doing, but you're still not able to read it until you buy the book. I gotta protect my work at some point, or to some degree as well. Right, reading messages right now. Wait a second, where are you from? Because you oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm super emotional these days. I think it's still like the Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure like when exactly it was. I heard a couple dates, but some sources said it ended on the 23rd, and some said it's just starting on the 29th. And I was like, oh my god, can you guys please just decide when it's supposed to happen or if it already happened? But no matter what it is, whenever I feel alignment, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like, these days are crazy as fuck, honestly. It's like, so much stuff just feels like it's releasing, and a lot of things are literally just falling apart, falling away, but like for the highest good. That, oh my god, that is so crazy. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Leicester? Leicester? Sorry. I think it's Leicester. But you love Glasgow, Aberdeen, Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds. My fiance is literally from Scotland. And I think this alignment is like, it's so crazy because you guys and like, you keep writing words that are longer than how you pronounce them. Because now you say it's Leicester? I don't know. I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. Oh my god. But it's like the brown sauce. You probably know the brown sauce. The... Oh my god. Am I gonna try it now? The Worcestershire. Oh my god. I don't know. Sorry, but you know that one. You guys just... What's up with that? But yeah, my fiance is from Scotland, and oh my god, I'm just recently, oh shit, don't cry. Exactly, oh my god. So I'm just these days planning to film a video on how I met him, because like so many people could call it coincidence, I call it fate, straight up. But also like the manifestation journey. I have filmed a video about, I think it was last year. Wait a second, when did I come back from Scotland? It was January 2025. So about a bit over a year ago. I have already filmed and posted a video on how I manifested my soulmate into my life. But I want to make an updated version. Because it's so crazy to me how that worked out. Like, I mean, even just thinking about the fact that I'm from Germany, I grew up in Germany, and it's literally over 2,000 miles between him and me. And we still met. Like, matter of fact, back then I have already manifested to move to Scotland at some point. And so I was like, it doesn't make any sense for me to, like, wait a second, that that song is a tiny bit too dynamic right now for me. Yeah, that's better. All right. So I was like, it doesn't make any sense for me to date anyone in Germany because I already knew that I'm gonna move at some point. Because I literally, since I visited England in, oh lord, 8th grade, I think. So many years ago. Well, I'm not yet in Scotland right now. I'm currently moving. So it's like this whole process of being in between. That's why I can relate to your crossroads so much. That you talked about earlier. But yeah, it's like I visited England on a class trip in 8th grade many years ago, as I said. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna live here at some point. So, I mean, it wasn't England for me then specifically, it was Scotland, which I didn't know back then yet. But I just loved hearing English around me, like the English language around me all the time. I love speaking English. I'm obsessed with it. I learned English since before I went to school even. And I think it's just such a beautiful language, and I love it that so many people speak it, so I can communicate with so many people in this world. Scotland is so beautiful. Like, I just love it. I really, really love it. And I have never... This feels quite vulnerable right now, but like, I've never had a place in this world where I felt as much at home as in Scotland. But quite honestly, from what I hear so far, like from a lot of people, from my friends, all of that, Scotland has a way of just like stealing people's hearts, honestly. Like, it just is that beautiful. So the thing how we met was, back then I decided that I'm gonna move there. Like, I think everyone called me a bit delusional for that, because again, I was in 8th grade. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna move to a different country. Duh. I wasn't even fluent in English. Like, I lived in a guest family for a week or so. All the conversations were just Google Translate. That saved me. But it worked. Like, somehow it worked, you know? The people are so welcoming. 100%. They spread so much love and kindness and openness. I have never experienced that before, and I've traveled quite a lot already. You drove 12 hours up to Scotland to a concert, and the people up there literally were so kind, and all the sides at the same were just perfect. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's genuinely the kindest people ever. Like, my best friend is Scottish. My fiance is Scottish. I just love the people there. I love the landscape. Honestly, I love everything about it. Like, when I visited the first time, I was like, am I romanticizing this? Because I drove quite a lot on the bus. Like, obviously, I could have chosen like any other way to travel around, but I was like, for shorter goodness me, travels, I chose the bus, and I was like, why do I love this so much? It's a freaking bus ride. But then I looked around and I was like, well, I see beautiful landscape, and I hear people talking in a wonderful accent, just saying, like, I have such a thing for the Scottish accent. I love it. And I'm surrounded by so many wonderful people, and everyone is just kind and open, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm just not, like, in Germany, it's just not such a thing to really talk to people on the streets or, like, ask favors of someone or whatever. But in Scotland, I had so many encounters from other people who just, like, randomly started talking to me, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. Like, just a random talk, no expectation, and then wishing each other a good day and going on about your day. Like, goodness me. The only comparison in Germany you can think of is Bavaria for scenery. Yeah, Bavaria and... Give me a second, now I have to Google it. Google Translate, help me. How the fuck am I supposed to pronounce it? It's... You would write it Hesse. You know how Bavaria is a part of Germany. It's like, that is a part of Germany as well. It has very similar, like, hills. Now you're mocking me. Yeah. It has very similar hill scenery. Like, a couple towns in that part of Germany. It's close to Bavaria. I think it might even be next to it. Yeah, also beautiful part. But not for me. Like, not for living there. Just, I like traveling there. Well, in German, you would write it like this. In English, it's apparently according to Google Translate this. So you can Google it. But yeah, goodness me. Give me a sec, I need to drink something, I am melting. I mean, it is beautiful. I must say though, I personally think Bavaria and however the fuck you pronounce that are the I don't want to say the only beautiful parts here, but let's say that in a kind way it's the most beautiful parts here, at least to me. But yeah, again, it has a couple reasons why I want to move, so well, all right. Coming back to the whole story of how I met my soulmate. So back then when we met, it was 2024. I went on a dating app, which I had called off for myself already. I was like, never again. But then suddenly I got that urge. I was like, it was such an intuitive urge. I couldn't even, like, I don't know. I couldn't even grasp where it came from. It was just like, you gotta get on that dating app. And so I set my location to Edinburgh because I just fell in love with that city. It was the first city in Scotland that I saw pictures of, and I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. Like, obviously the whole Pinterest, like, older buildings type of vibe, and like I just fell in love with it, and I was like, okay, well, if, like, back then I was still thinking, if I ever traveled there, if I ever moved there, it would probably be Edinburgh. So I set my location to it, and back then my man set his location also not to his hometown, but to Glasgow. And the thing is, Edinburgh Castle is so beautiful. So beautiful. I saw that as well when we went there in the night, and we just suddenly stood like right in front of it, and he just tapped on my shoulder being like, look there, like, isn't that Edinburgh Castle? And I was like, oh my god. I didn't even know we were there. Like, it wasn't our intention to visit it. We just visited it, you know? Beautiful. So yeah, the thing is, like, both of our locations were within plus minus 5 miles of the 50-mile radius that I had set for what's okay for me to match with people. So it was purely fated that we met, because he was barely, with his changed location and my changed location on that app, he was barely in the radius that I was searching in. And then he messaged me first. Like, I didn't even see him at first because he immediately messaged me, and I was like, oh my god, what a gentleman. I like that. Because, like, usually I'm the person who messages other people first, like, not even just in dating, but, like, in general. I'm really outgoing. I don't have any issue with talking to strangers, honestly. I mean, even though my parents were always like, when I was a child, don't talk to strangers, they might be evil. And now I'm having a live stream talking to strangers all day. Lamau. But yeah, so he messaged me first, and that was one of the things that I manifested, because most men, honestly, like, they don't reach out to women like me, and I don't fucking know why. But honestly, I also don't care, because he did, and that's the only thing that matters to me. So I think that was the first moment where I was like, could be him. And then later on, obviously, I realized it was him. So yeah. I was obviously, like, I think transparency is such a big deal in a relationship. So, like, straight from the beginning, whether it was with him or with my friends or, like, whoever I met anywhere, I was being transparent about, like, still living in Germany for the moment. and like planning on moving, but like not knowing when yet and all that stuff. So I think that was a big thing as well, because like obviously I didn't want anyone potentially to be in the situation where it would be long distance and they didn't agree with it. So that was a big deal for us as well. Huh. I mean, okay, listen. We had that conversation in the previous stream already. I don't like it. Like these backhanded compliments that kind of slap other people, especially women, in the end. Because to me, it's not a compliment when you say, like, I'm so much more laid back compared to other women, or like, I'm so much cooler or more chill than other women. Because matter of fact is, I'm not. You just haven't pissed me off yet. Like, you know, that's the thing. I think a lot of people react to situations according to what happens, and then they're being called a bitch, or I don't know, not laid back enough or whatever. And like the version of me that you experience in this live stream is laid back because it's my live stream. Like I can talk about what I want, I talk about the things I love, I do what I love, you know, I talk to nice people. But like if you gave me any reason to be pissed off, I like obviously would set a boundary or, you know, move further in blocking you potentially. Like maybe not you personally, but again, give me a reason and I'll do it. So like I realized that one of my coping mechanisms is just laughing in situations. I really want to train that off of myself because it's just not like it's just not. But it's like it's such a big thing. Like why would you want to diminish other women for, I don't know, being different, you know? So yeah, well, more water, goodness me. All right. So what's the plan for today? That was like almost half an hour of talking about completely different things than I actually had on my agenda. I need to charge my phone. Okay, give me a second. I'll do that first and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. I think now I might have to change my setup a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, working. I still haven't done the timer. Dang it. I wanted to have a timer here in OBS. Do I need to Google now how to do it, or am I gonna do that after stream? I think that would be kind of procrastination, and we don't do that here, right? Right? Okay, anyway, let's get into it. So, first and foremost, I kind of have to get an overview right now with, how far I am with these edits right now. Because I don't know what I already did. I think I had put all the pictures in here in the last stream, which means that the layout should be correct as well. I think that was the last thing I did here. Yeah, should be. I mean, it looks good. Okay, so I think we'll get to the punctuation now, because I have just decided right in the middle of translating this whole thing that I wanted to get into. Oh wait, yeah, that's something I need to do. Okay, right. That I wanted to get. There. That I wanted to change it from American English to British English. Alright. So now we're in the German version of this book. So I can copy paste these pages over. Because I have fixed them yesterday before publishing it already. So that's all the book covers that we talked about in the last stream. Now updated and actually ready to go. That's how it used to look like. Oh wait a second, now I copied too much. It honestly looks way better than I imagined. I'm very happy with that. Oh my god, that's that's silly. Anyway, who's gonna notice that? Let's call it an Easter egg, okay? Because on the right side, can you see my cursor on here? This book in the middle is the book cover of the first book, and I accidentally used the English book cover instead of the German in the German book though. So that's a bit silly. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna change that yet. Or in general, honestly. I think I'll keep it. Because, again, why not? I think people can see that it's human-made by that, so... Oh no, what did I do? Okay, better. And now change that. It has to do with time. Alright, and then we have a quote down there. Nice. Very pretty. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh my god. Ah. Chaos. I have too many tabs open right now. Let's not do that in this book, because that was, gosh, that was the German one. Okay. I think I need to focus a bit more. I think I actually need to focus a bit more. But hey, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, but I do have more of this author. Oops. There we go. I do have like 2 empty pages in this book. Huh. Am I gonna keep them there? I don't know yet. Well, I mean, for now, maybe I'll put the Portal to Your Dreamlife guide there, or something else. I don't know. I mean, right now the writing estate guide is in there, which I think is quite fitting. Like, advertise the writer's guide in the book I wrote and published. Makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. Alright. Did I mention how much I love the live stream overlay, by the way? Me loves it very much. Indeed. Alright. Now that should be done. Yeah, okay. I can close that again. Don't save that, because, you know, just did silly things there. Okay. Okay. Cool. And now I have to find the part in the book where the punctuation is wrong. Okay, here it is still right. I mean, apparently I did get to chapter 6 at least already. Maybe chapter 7? I mean, it ain't bad. Why did I procrastinate that for so long? Chapter 8? Oh my god, like I did half of it already. Yeah, okay, it's chapter 8. Alright. Alright. Did I finish this one? Yeah, okay. Okay, just checking that this is right. Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. Now I can actually get started. Oh yeah, wait. I do one last thing. I do need to copy the correct picture from this page. Wait, which one is it? Tuesday 8. Sorry, spoiler, it's a time loop. I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. Like, I still think it's quite funny when my text editor read the book and she was like, "Are you sure that the next chapter should also be called Tuesday?" And I was like, "Just read the book. Just read the book. You'll find out." And then she found out and she liked it, and I was very happy about that. So yeah. Okay. Right. There we go. Okay, so the design part is finished now. Means I can stop touching that and procrastinating just putting pictures to their place and not actually get working. Okay, this is gonna be very monotone work. It's very much boring, honestly. But hey, it's okay. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, where is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. I have to get acquainted with how to press these 2 buttons more efficiently again. I'm so excited though. I'm so excited. Like, the more I read this, the more I see this, and I'm like, oh my god, this is English. Like, I really translated a whole book, you know? Like, I still think that's crazy. I'm honestly right now in like an area or an era of my life where I have to be like more proud of what I already did, because so often when we do things that we're really good at, we just do them because it's fun, but then we forget that it's actually kind of special to do that, because for us it becomes normal, you know? And so for me, the fact that I have published a book already, oh god, how old was I when I published it? It was 2024, so I was 20. Yeah. Like, to have published a book at that age is special already. To translate the whole thing then and publish that as well. So having one book published in 2 languages. Crazy as fuck. Doing all of that as an indie publisher. Crazy as fuck. Doing that whole thing independently means I also did the whole the design concept of the entire trilogy, even though like the 3rd book is still in the work and all of that. You know, like all of that is crazy work. And I think so many more people, including me, have to actually more appreciate and be more proud of what they already achieved in life, instead of like always chasing more or doing more or feeling like they should do more. So yeah. Oh. That was a dot that was not supposed to be deleted. Alright, so there we go. Now I just gotta double check the rest of the punctuation here. Okay, alright, I think that's good. Okay, next page. Oh god, I love these characters so much. Their entire, like the entire conflict of the book, how they go through stages of learning how to communicate and discovering themselves, and I even love the side character stories. Honestly, I am still contemplating, I'm still thinking if I maybe, just maybe, should write a sequel or something about Adriana, who's, you know, the side character. Because I love her story so much. Like, I like her as a person a lot as well. I mean, in the book, obviously. But I think she would deserve having her own book. But yeah. I mean, obviously, or honestly, but also obviously, this works way faster than I expected. I think I just randomly got into a flow state. Like, sometimes it just doesn't work, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this, you know? And then, like, either I choose to get through it and be like, okay, well, this is actually important, or I just don't. But like right now, I'm just honestly completely in a flow state. I'm like, doop doop doop, click click. Oops! Oh no! Ah. And I'm also really excited now to edit the second book. Because it is finished already, it has been finished for a year now, and I still haven't gotten to it. And at this point, I'm asking myself why. I'm like, why the fuck, you know? Just when, like, oh my god, the one sentence I just read was like, damn, I blurt out. And I'm like, yep, feel you. Feel you, girl. How the universe speaks to us through book characters in our own books. Funny. Alright. Taking a short break to check messages, because I just saw that I got one. Okie dokie, let's get back to editing. I would like to at least finish this chapter on stream. Like, I didn't plan on having too long of a stream, so I think we'll finish this chapter and then I'll go for a break and do the rest probably off stream. I mean, I don't know how far I'll come today, but the way it works right now is I just keep going until the flow state just ends. Honestly, this is quite relaxing. Like, I kept saying earlier that this is such monotone work and like nothing really happens and it's quite boring, and yes it is, but oh no. I just realized I can perfectly talk while doing this. We already finished the chapter. Oh my god, this is literally the last page. Hell yeah. So I can just perfectly relax while doing this, which I love. So wait. That looks off. There's like too much text in one line. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, better. Fix that. Okay, saving. Saving is so important, especially after doing that type of work. Okay, and there's the dream page. Because part of this book are dreams. Because I'm really much into meanings of dreams and how to interpret them. And so That's just one of the moments where I had a very random but very aligned idea for the book series in the middle of writing it, literally in the middle of it. And I rewrote a good part of the book just to make the dreams fit in. And so I was like, what if I tell a story about a repeating dream? Like repetitive dreams. I think a lot of us have experienced that already. Or experience that right now. Especially when you feel like I don't know, like when there's something traumatic happening in your life, or it has happened, or there's just something you're processing, you know, like sometimes repetitive dreams happen and they do carry a meaning of like how to process this whole thing. And I used to deal a lot with repetitive dreams, especially nightmares. So I was like, what if I make Marianne have lucid dreams and she can remember them in detail? And it's kind of like reality is mixing in with the dreams. But when she wakes up, she remembers them and like unravels them to the point where they guide her towards the solution of her problems, aka the time loop. Maybe, but maybe it's also not that, but something completely else that she did. To find that out, you have to read the book. All right, okay. So we managed to get one entire chapter done today, which I'm very proud of. So now it's like Tuesday number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the last chapter. So we have 7 chapters left. I can absolutely do that. Okay. I think we crushed it today. We did such a good job. Yeah. Great work done. And remember to drink water. Book the energy alignment session for whenever you want to align with your dream life. Again, manifesting my soulmate into my life, manifesting the place I want to live in. All of these things, like publishing my first book, and not only that, but the guides, like all of that stuff is a fraction of what I have manifested in my life already, and I can guide you to literally do the same for your life. So this is definitely an investment that's worth it. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream or video or one-on-one in the session, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun, and yeah, take care. Bye.